Ní àná, a kọ́ nípa bí a ṣe àtẹ̀síwájú nípa àpèkọ. Níbẹ̀ láti sọ fún wa pé Bádé fọ́ ife ọba, meaning Bádé breaks the king's cup. We will beg the king. A ó bẹ ọba, we will beg. So yesterday, if we can remember, we wrote those things down as dictation. Ẹ kú àárọ̀ o, good morning. If ẹ kú àárọ̀ is good morning, what is good afternoon in Yoruba? What is good afternoon in Yoruba? Ẹ káàsán. Ẹ káàsán. Good evening.
Ẹ káalẹ́.
Yes, ẹ káalẹ́. Yes, if it is between 4 and 6, ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́. It is between 4 and 6, ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́. And yesterday, I mentioned to us about letter writing a letter. So why? Because essay writing helps us to understand the level of learners, the level of understanding. It will make one to, yes, the level of understanding. Because writing letter or essay is by writing one's thoughts, is by writing what the thoughts in you that is it. So we know that a letter is a written message that can be handwritten or printed on paper. It is a written message. And if we look at letters, the importance of letter writing, letter writing requires thought as against texting, or even talking on the phone. Letter writing allows the writer to have time to think about the contents he or she is writing. It gives time for one to think about the content one is about writing. So one of the best features when it comes to writing a letter is being able to sit down and process your thoughts before actually putting pen on paper. For instance, if I ask, okay, let's compose a letter, husband letter to wife. Let's compose a letter, husband letter to wife. The husband writes, my dearest wife. That is to start with the letter. Husband writing letter to his wife. My dearest wife, hope you are well as I am here. Let us interpret it one by one. My dearest wife. My. What is my in Yoruba? Me. Dearest. Ọ̀wọ́n. Wife. Ìyàwó. Wife. Ìyàwó. Now, let us look at this before we go further. If you want to qualify anything in English, the qualifier or the adjectiver, the adjective you want to use, the adjectiver will come before that object. If it is a person, whatever it is. Like, for instance, friend, friend, friend. Let's look at friend, for example. If you want to qualify that friend, when you say friend, the friend could be your friend, it could be their friend, it could be my friend. If you want to qualify that friend, the qualifier will come before friend. Is that right? If it is father, what you want to use to qualify that father will come before father. If it is a good father, your father, my father. But in Yoruba language, it comes after. It comes after. When you say my dearest wife, in Yoruba, you say ìyàwó mi ọ̀wọ́n. You say it now. Ìyàwó mi ọ̀wọ́n. Unlike English, when the qualifier will come before, or the adjective you are using, the adjectiver will come before wife. My dearest wife. In Yoruba, it will not be ìyàwó mi ọ̀wọ́n. So let's go back to the letter. My dearest wife, you now say ìyàwó mi ọ̀wọ́n. Let's go to the body of the letter. Hope you are well as I am here. Hope you are well. Hope you are well as I am here. If one, hope you are well as I am, that's a question. Hope you are well as I am here. I am here. You know what here is in Yoruba? Here. Ibi, here. Ibi, here. This place, Ibi, here. I am. Mo, emi, mo. I am, emi. Ibi. Well, you are well. Àlàáfíà. If one is well, that means you àlàáfíà, well. So the question now is, now ask, hope you are well as I am here. It is ṣé àlàáfíà ni ó wà bí mo ti ṣe wà níhìn. Níhìn wà. Here, níhìn wà. Níhìn, I am here. Ṣé wà níhìn. When you hear here, it be níhìn. Here, níhìn. Ṣé àlàáfíà ni ó wà bí mo ti ṣe wà níhìn. Or ṣé àlàáfíà ni ó wà bí mo ti wà níhìn. You now ask another question. How are my children? How are my children? In English, if I say, how are you? How are you? How are you? Báwo ni? How are you? If I say, how are you? Your response is fine. One is asking about your state of being. How are you? But here now, it's not asking, how are my children? My My which is me. So he's not asking my children. What is children? Children, you know, children is not talking about children, not one child. It's talking about many. Talking about many, not a child. So child will be, child is ọmọ, child ọmọ. Children will not be àwọn ọmọ. Children, àwọn ọmọ. So when you now say, how are my children? Say, is asking, àwọn ọmọ mi ńkọ́? Àwọn ọmọ mi ńkọ́? Why that ńkọ́? Ńkọ́ is asking question. That is the asking question. Ńkọ́, that is ìbéèrè. Ó ń béèrè. Ńkọ́. Ńkọ́. Àwọn ọmọ mi ńkọ́? And I ask again. Hope their school is going on well. Hope their school is going on well. Ilé ìwé wọn ń lọ déédéé. Now ask, ṣé ilé ìwé wọn ń lọ déédéé? Hope their school is going on well. School, ilé ìwé, on well, déédéé. Going, ń lọ. You can see. Hope their school is going on well. Going, ń lọ. Go, lọ. Go, lọ. Going, ń lọ. If you go back to the present continuous we treated some weeks back, going, when it is present continuous, when it is going, it will be ń lọ. When one is eating, jẹun, you know, eat is jẹun. But when it is eating, you say ń jẹun. Can you remember?
Benny.
Jẹun, eat. But when one is eating, you now say ń jẹun. Rìn, walk. Rìn, walk. If one is walking, you will not say ń rìn. Ń rìn. So here now, you now ask, hope their school is going on well. It will be ilé ìwé wọn ń lọ, going. Ilé ìwé wọn ń lọ déédéé. Ilé ìwé wọn ń lọ déédéé. So I go up again. Husband, letter to wife. It starts, my dearest wife. My dearest wife. And what is that in Yoruba? My dearest wife. Ìyàwó mi ọ̀wọ́n. My dearest father. If I say my dearest father, what is that? My dearest father. If my dearest wife is ìyàwó mi ọ̀wọ́n, what will my dearest father be?
Baba mi ọ̀wọ́n.
Good. Baba mi ọ̀wọ́n. Baba mi ọ̀wọ́n. Baba mi ọ̀wọ́n. My dearest husband. If I say my dearest husband.
Ọkọ mi ọ̀wọ́n.
Ọkọ mi ọ̀wọ́n. ọkọ mi ọ̀wọ́n. If I say, my dearest senior brother. Senior, is someone that is older than you. My dearest senior brother. Brother, senior brother, that is ẹ̀gbọ́n. Senior brother, ẹ̀gbọ́n. If I say junior brother, àbúrò. So if I say senior brother, because brother is what? Ọkùnrin. Ẹ̀gbọ́n ọkùnrin. Your senior brother, your male senior brother. So you now say ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ọkùnrin. If I say senior sister, that'll be ẹ̀gbọ́n mi obìnrin. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi obìnrin. So,
use the right 3
my
lanes
dearest wife.
to merge onto I-94 South.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah. My dearest wife, ìyàwó mi ọ̀wọ́n. Hope you are well as I am here. Ṣé àlàáfíà ni o wà bí mo ti wà níhìn? Here, níhìn. When I say here, níhìn. When I say there, lọ́hùn. When I say here, níhìn. When I say there, lọ́hùn. So, I say, ṣé àlàáfíà ni o wà bí mo ti wà níhìn? How are my children? Àwọn ọmọ mi ńkọ́? But if you say, how is my child? That's what. How is my child? Will be ọmọ mi ńkọ́. You see the difference?
23 miles, continue straight.
How is my child? How is my child? Ọmọ mi ńkọ́. How is my child? Ọmọ mi ńkọ́. How are my children? Àwọn ọmọ mi ńkọ́. How are my children? Àwọn ọmọ mi ńkọ́. How is my child? Ọmọ mi ńkọ́. Hope their school is going on well. Ṣé ilé-ìwé wọn ń lọ déédéé? Ilé-ìwé wọn ń lọ déédéé. Ilé-ìwé wọn ń lọ déédéé. If I now say, I am glad. Let's look at that. I am glad to write you this letter. Let us see the keywords. Let's look for the interpretation, the translation of the keywords there. I am glad to write you this letter. Yeah, the keywords. Let's look at the keywords. I am. I am. Me. That is I am. Me. I am glad to write. What is write? Write. Call. To write, láti kọ. To write, láti kọ. You, ìwọ, it could be I am glad to write you this letter. What is letter? Ìwé. So let us now look at it together. I am glad to write you this letter. What is glad? Glad. Inú dídùn. If one is happy. Inú dídùn. If one is happy. So I am glad to write you this letter. Meaning, inú mi dùn láti kọ ìwé yìí sí ẹ. Inú mi dùn láti kọ ìwé yìí sí ẹ. I am glad to write you this letter. I am glad to write you this letter. I am glad. Inú dídùn láti kọ ìwé yìí sí ẹ. Because I have been allocated an official car. Because. What is because? Because. Nítorí. Because is nítorí. Nítorí. What is allocated? Gbé. An official car. What is car? In Yoruba, car. Car.
Mọ́tò.
No. Car. Lorry.
Ọkọ̀.
Car. Lorry. Trailer. Right. Or they are all ọkọ̀. They are all ọkọ̀ in Yoruba. Car, lorry. Yes. So, but to differentiate a car from bus, from lorry, you now say ọkọ̀ ayọ́kẹ́lẹ́. The ayọ́kẹ́lẹ́ will now differentiate it from ọkọ̀ agbẹ́gẹ́dú. You know, you have a truck that carries logs from logs. So to differentiate cars from bus, from lorry, all that sort of, you say ọkọ̀ ayọ́kẹ́lẹ́. Ọkọ̀ ayọ́kẹ́lẹ́. So because I have been allocated an official car, you know, official car, that will be at his place of work. Ní ibi iṣẹ́, place of work. Ibi iṣẹ́. So the translation will now be nítorí wọ́n ti gbé ọkọ̀ ayọ́kẹ́lẹ́ fún mi lẹ́nu iṣẹ́. Wọ́n ti gbé ọkọ̀ ayọ́kẹ́lẹ́ fún mi níbi iṣẹ́. Because I have been allocated an official car. So that is why he said, I am glad to write you this letter. You can see why he is glad now. I am glad to write you this letter because I have been allocated an official car. So, inú mi dùn. You say, inú mi dùn láti kọ ìwé yìí sí ẹ nítorí wọ́n ti gbé ọkọ̀ ayọ́kẹ́lẹ́ fún mi lẹ́nu iṣẹ́. Fún mi lẹ́nu iṣẹ́. And I have secured an accommodation too. and I have secured an accommodation too. Mo dẹ̀ tún ti rí ilé accommodation, ilé accommodation. So it is house that will accommodate him. So mo dẹ̀ ti rí ilé gbà. Mo dẹ̀ ti rí ilé gbà. So what I will do, I will write this on the platform, the English, and I will write the translation. I write that. So in all this, let us take our pen. We need to write down the writing rules. We must know the writing rules. And this rule will guide us to write Yoruba the right way. You know, we've learned about consonants and vowels. So when we are writing, we should make sure that we do not have consonant clusters. We do not have consonant clusters. This writing rule says there should be no consonant clusters in Yoruba words. Writing of words as single words. That will stop word clustering. In this case, many people write two Yoruba words together in a sentence, and that is not too good. As it is not possible to write, I'm coming. You just write it together in English, I'm coming. As against, I am coming. You know, that is three distinct words. I am coming. Is not right saying I'm coming. You just write AMCOMING. You write the letters together like that. So it is in the same way too. Yoruba should not be jam-packed. Examples. When I say mo ti gbọ́. What is mo ti gbọ́? Can somebody tell us? Mo ti gbọ́. What's the meaning? Mo ti gbọ́. I have heard. Mo ti gbọ́. Mo ti gbọ́. I have heard. So if you want to write mo ti gbọ́, the way you say it and the way you hear it, mo, you write that one separate. Mo ti gbọ́. You don't write moti together and say gbọ́, moti. No. You write mo ti gbọ́. Kíni? What? Because you say what, and I say kíni instead of kí ni. Báwo ni. What is báwo ni in English?
How are you?
Yes, in English. What is báwo ni?
How are you?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. How are you? How is it? Báwo ni. So if you want to write it, you don't write báwo ni together. You say báwo ni. Báwo ni. So consonant, and I mentioned this earlier on, that consonants do not end words in Yoruba language. A consonant do not end words in Yoruba language. So but we have 5 nasal vowels that are not usually visible in the alphabet generally. They are en, So if you see any Yoruba that ends with a consonant, it will end with any of these nasal vowels. So, and whenever words are borrowed into Yoruba language, they are usually coined so that they can fit into this rule. Let us look at this. Facebook. Because you want to say Facebook in Yoruba, you don't start to crack your brain and say, what do Yoruba call Facebook? If you want to write it in Yoruba, you just write Facebook. Instagram. You know, these are borrowed words. Instagram. You say Instagram. You know, if you, before when I said bread, we don't have another name. We say bread. We say buredi. Bread. Buredi. Just like Samuel. If a Yoruba man wants to call Samuel, he will call him Samueli.
Facebook.
Like internet. Yoruba man will say internet. Internet. You see, Yoruba, so he like brother. Like brother, if you know, you can't remember Egbon or Aburo. You just say brother meaning brother. 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 B-R-O-D-A or B-U-R-O-D-A. Buroda. So you can borrow. You can borrow words into Yoruba language. And when you borrowed words into Yoruba language, so you coined it in such a way that it will fit into the rules. So David, you might say Dafidi. You know, if you can't remember that, you should be able to coin it. Rice. You know, if rice, if you can't remember iresi, you know, rice, iresi in Yoruba. If you can't remember iresi and you want to show that you understand what you are saying, instead of saying rice, you can say raisi. So that person will know, yes, you are talking. There is no, we are talking. So also, writing out the complete number of vowels you hear in a word. You know, when you listen attentively, you listen very well, because when you are writing out some vowels in words, we have such vowels as duplicates. Some vowels as duplicates, like alanu, you know, merciful. Alanu. If the way I call it now, you see, you know, alanu, ni u. That is alanu. You know that.
You draw it.
But whereby I now draw it, I say alanu, the merciful. Alanu. So it should not be ni u. Just like ekaro. If I say ẹ káàárọ̀, you know, ẹ kí a rí ọ, ẹ káàárọ̀. But whenever I say ẹ káàárọ̀, ẹ káàárọ̀. So, you know, you need to write out one vowel in that word where such vowel has duplicates. So, ẹ káàárọ̀, you know, káàárọ̀. You can hear káàárọ̀. So, àárọ̀. So,
Twice.
So we'll listen very well and say that. Now, candle. We all know candle for light. We know candle. Yoruba, we call candle abela. For instance, you want to mention candle to me and you can't remember what abela is. You can borrow words. You can use a borrowed word. Candle. You can say candulu.
Candulu.
Candulu. You understand? Candulu. Candulu. So the way we can coin so our borrowed language so that they can fit into the rule. Very, very essential. Is allowed.
Yeah.
It's allowed. So by the next lesson, we will go to tonal marks. Reason why we will go to tonal marks is this. Let us look at this. Ogun, ogi, une, ogun, ogun, ogi, une. What is Ogun? That is God of iron. Ogun. The same spelling. The same spelling will give you Ogun, which is war. Ogun. The same spelling will give you 20. Ogun. The same spelling will give you inheritance. Ogun. The same spelling will give you a state, one of the states in Nigeria, Ogun. The same spelling will give you sham, medicine, Ogun. The same spelling will give you sweat, Ogun. The same spelling will give you it is long, Ogun. The same spelling will give you ipan, Ongun, when you are pounding yam inside mortar, Ongun. It is, you know, so that is why tonal marks are necessary. See what I just mentioned. Ogun, it's like I mentioned it in about 9 or 10 places. War, God of iron, 20, inheritance, state, sham or medicine, sweat, it is long, he pounds. Let's look at another one. Agbon, coconut. Agbon, basket. Agbon, job. Agbon, we are wise. Agbon, we trembled. So, because of these, because that these words, because of their heteronyms. So, as a matter of fact, many of them, and because of this, tonal marks are necessary in Yoruba. Because of this, tonal marks are necessary in Yoruba. So we will continue from there. Before I round up, I will go back to the letter. And after this, we will have a letter from mother to child, letter from mother to son, letter from mother to daughter, then child's response letter to mother, son's response letter to mother, daughter's response letter to mother, husband's letter to wife, wife's response letter to husband. The letter I started with, that is husband to wife. So
Wife.
yes, husband letter to wife. So
Wife.
I will write that and send it plus the translation on the platform. Then I will write the wife response, both in English and Yoruba. So that, why am I doing this? When you will get used to the words, the translation. When once you can marry the English together with the Yoruba, you will know the words. You will understand the words the more. So is that clear? So I'll be sending different letters with translation and the responses to those letters as I'll be sending it. Ṣé ó yé wa bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn?
Reply. Oh, yeah.
Ṣé ó yé wa? I'll be sending the reply. Let me read the letter down. My dearest wife, hope you are well as I am here. How are my children? Hope their school is going on well. I am glad to write you this letter because I have been allocated an official car and I have secured an accommodation too. As a result, I'll be sending for you all soon. My love, hope the children are not stressing you. Tell Aduke that I love her dearly. If I see anyone coming home, I will send her toys. Take care of the children very well. Extend my greetings to your mother and my father too. Greetings to everyone at home. We shall meet joyfully very soon because I am eager to see my special wife and children. Goodbye. We meet with happiness. Your husband, truly, Shegun's father. Let's say the translation. Ìyàwó mi ọ̀wọ́n, ṣé àlàáfíà ni ó wà bí mo ti wà níhìn? Àwọn ọmọ mi ń kọ́? Iléèwé wọn ń lọ déédéé. Inú mi dùn láti kọ ìwé yìí sí ẹ nítorí wọ́n ti gbé ọkọ̀ ayọ́kẹ́lẹ́ fún mi lẹ́nu iṣẹ́. Mo dẹ̀ tún ti rí ilé gbà. Nítorí èyí, màá ránṣẹ́ sí yín láìpẹ́. Olólùfẹ́ mi, ṣé àwọn ọmọ ò yọnu? Bá mi sọ fún Àdùkẹ́ pé mo fẹ́ràn rẹ̀ dáadáa. Bí mo bá rí ẹni tí ó ń bọ̀ nílé, màá fi ohun ìṣeré ránṣẹ́. Bá mi tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ dáradára o. Bá mi kí ìyá rẹ àti bàbá mi náà. Bá mi kí gbogbo ará ilé pátápátá. A ó pàdé láyọ̀ láìpẹ́ nítorí ojú mi wà lọ́nà láti rí ìyàwó mi àtàtà àti àwọn ọmọ. Ó dàbọ̀. A ó pàdé pẹ̀lú ìdùnnú. Èmi ni ọkọ rẹ ní tòótọ́, Bàbá Ṣẹ́gun. Now, see how he qualifies a wife. Let me read that side so that you see. We shall meet joyfully very soon because I am eager to see my special wife and children. Special wife. What is that in Yoruba? Say special wife. Now say, Yoruba now say, ìyàwó mi àtàtà. You see? Ìyàwó mi àtàtà. So I will send the letter to the platform with a translation and the response of the wife letter to husband. This is husband letter to wife. So the response of the letter I will write as well, both in English and in Yoruba language. Question.
How do you spell special? You said adada special.
Special.
Yeah,
Yes.
just a minute.
Atata.
Dada,
Atata. Special wife. Ìyàwó mi
just a
atata.
minute.
Atata. A-T-A. T-A. Atata.
I'm coming.
A-T-A.
Okay.
Atata. A-T-A. Atata. So your wife could be special, your son could be special. If you say your special son, that would be ọmọ mi àtàtà, or special child. Ọmọ mi àtàtà. Ọmọ mi àtàtà. And I will write the rule, Yoruba writing rules, because this will guide us when we are writing. So I will send that to the platform as well. So that we don't just jam pack the consonants. We know how to separate them. Okay.
Ó dàbí pé battery Tony ti lọlẹ̀, so ká double up.
Okay, well, we
Ó lè close
time.
anytime.
Okay.
I know. Mo ti sọ fún wọn pé kó jẹ́ ká mọ̀ then wípé a ti ṣetán.
Okay.
A kàn round
no
up.
problem. Okay, it is well. Now,